Hi everyone, today I am going to show you how to solve a question on admission of a partner, and you have the question on the screen given, right? So I'll be taking this question. There are two partners X and Y. So X, this is the working, okay? There are two partners X and Y, and their profit sharing ratio is 3:2. They admit a new partner Z who has been given a share that is 1/6. 1/6 is given to Z. So if 1/6 goes to Z, then the remaining share is 6 minus 1, 5, 5 by 6. So this 5 by 6 will be shared by X and Y, right? And there are no other ratios given. That means this remaining share 5 by 6 will be shared by X and Y in the same ratio 3:2. So in this case, the sacrificing ratio will be 3:2. So you don't need to calculate the sacrificing ratio taking the formula old ratio minus new ratio. Okay, so in this straightforward question, what you can write is sacrificing ratio is equal to the old ratio, that is 3:2. So here we get the sacrificing ratio 3:2. So this is the first working that you have to do here. After that, you have to find out the premium for goodwill in the question. Okay, in every question this is what you got to do. Now here the premium for goodwill is given in the sub number 5. Z brought in as his share of goodwill rupees 10,000 in cash. His share of goodwill. Whose share? Z's share. So his share of goodwill is the premium. So this is the premium for goodwill. That is 10,000. Okay. This premium for goodwill of 10,000 will be distributed among the sacrificing partner in sacrificing ratio. And we have seen the sacrificing ratio of X and Y is 3:2. So it is distributed between X and Y in the sacrificing ratio 3:2. So 3 by 5 is for X and 2 by 5 is for Y. So 3 by 5 into 10,000 gives you 6,000. 2 by 5 into 10,000 will give you how much? 4,000. So this is the distribution. Okay. So this premium is brought by whom? Brought by Z, and will be given to whom? Will be given to X and Y, because this is a compensation, right? Now, after that, let's go to the adjustment here. In the adjustment, what are the things given? Number 1, value of land and building to be increased by rupees 3,000. Increased by rupees 3,000. Value of stock to be increased by 2,500. Provision for doubtful debt to be increased by 1,500. Liability of workmen's compensation was determined to be 12,000. Z brought in his share of goodwill, which is premium we just took. Z was to bring further cash of rupees 15,000 as his capital. Okay, these are the adjustments given to you along with the balance sheet. Now what you have to do is prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and the balance sheet of the firm. So you are asked to prepare revaluation account. This is partners capital account, and the balance sheet. This is the working I have done, right? So if okay, now after this, now let's go ahead to prepare the revaluation account, partners capital account, and the balance sheet. Now revaluation account is prepared by taking the assets and liabilities, right? But not all the assets and liabilities. Those assets and liabilities whose values have changed. Okay, this you will come to know from the adjustment. So on the debit side, we will write down decrease in asset and increase in liability, and on the credit side, we will write down opposite of this, right? Before I begin, I love this. Go to remember this one. Premium amount of 10,000, 6,000 and 4,000. Now, done. Now before this, let's start from the balance sheet. Okay. let's refer to the balance sheet given to you. In the balance sheet, what do you have? You have sundry creditors, employees provident fund, these are liabilities, general reserve, this is related to the partners, workmen's compensation reserve, this is also related to the partner, these are called accumulated profit, it should be given to the partners, okay? And you have capital account. So this capital will come in the partners capital account as by balance brought forward. Whose capital are given? X and Y. X is 15,000, Y is 10,000. Okay. Z's capital is not there in the balance sheet. So first we are taking the items from the balance sheet. Now what are the items that will go to the partners capital account from the balance sheet? You have general reserve and workmen's compensation reserve. Okay. General reserve will be distributed. So by general reserve account, and this will be distributed among all the partners X and Y in the older ratio, that is 3:2. And you have the value 20,000. So 3, 5, 12. 20,000, 5 for the 20. So you have 12,000 and 8,000. Then come down to workmen's compensation reserve. Workmen's compensation reserve in the balance sheet is 25,000. And whereas in the adjustment there is a liability of 12,000. So out of 25,000 is the balance sheet value and the liability is 12,000. So you have remaining of 13,000, right? So this 13,000 will be distributed among the partners. So by workmen's compensation reserve, this will be distributed in the ratio 3:2 to the old partners. So you will get 7,800 and then 5,200. You get 5,200. Okay. Then let's take from the asset side. You have bank, debtors, provision for doubtful debt, stock, advertisement expenditure. This is fictitious asset. Again, this will be given to the partner. This will be written off to the partners. Okay. So this is on the asset side. So now we'll put it on the debit side here to advertisement expenditure. Okay, and this is to be distributed to the old partners in the old ratio, that is 3:2. So you have here 3,000 and 2,000. Then you have land and building, plant and machinery. So nothing is there to be taken to the balance sheet. Now let's go down to the adjustment one by one. Value of land and building to be increased by rupees 3,000. Change in the value of assets. It is increasing. So decrease is on the debit side. So increase in asset will be on the credit side. So by land and building account. So it is increased by how much? 3,000. So 3,000. So here you have in the revaluation account you have to take the increased or decreased value. Okay. By how much it has increased or by how much it has decreased. Next. Value of stock to be increased by rupees 2,500. Stock is also increasing. So by stock account increased by 2,500. Okay. Then here, since land and building is here, this land and building will also come in the balance sheet. So let's write down here land and building. So when you take land and building in the new balance sheet, you have to take the new value. Okay. So what is the old value? The old value of land and building is 68,000 here. So this is 68,000 plus this is increased 3,000. So we'll give you 71,000. Similarly, stock here. Take stock also here. What is the value in the balance sheet? 11,000. So this will be 11,000 plus this increased value 2,000. 500 will give you 13,500. Now, let's again come down to the adjustment. Provision for doubtful debts to be increased by rupees 1500. How much it is increasing by? By 1500. So when the provision is increased, provision for doubtful debts is increased, then the value of sundry debtors will decrease. So this is decrease in asset. So decrease in asset is this side. So to provision for doubtful debts, and since it's mentioned by 1500, so you have to take the value by 1500. Okay, and provision is related debtors. Debtors also comes in the balance sheet. So here we'll write down debtor. Debtor value as given in the balance sheet is 22,000 less provision. Less provision. Now this is the increased amount by 1500, and the old figure is 1000. So the total amount comes to 2500. New increase by 1500. 1000 is already there from the beginning. So you have altogether 2500. So it is decreased by 2500 in the new balance sheet. 19,500. Liability of workmen's compensation was determined to be rupees 12,000. I've already explained to you regarding workmen's compensation reserve. Okay, 13,000 was distributed to the partners. 12,000 is remaining as a liability. So this will be shown in the liability side. Workmen's compensation liability. Workmen's compensation liability, that is the new liability, 12,000. Z brought in as share of goodwill. I've already talked about the share of goodwill, that is premium. Okay, premium is given to whom? To the partners X and Y. So by premium for goodwill, and we have already distributed this amount, 6,000 and 4,000 as per the working we did. Okay. Now this premium amount is brought in by the partner. So this will increase what? This will increase the cash value, right? So this will increase the bank account. So this will affect the bank account here. So bank, which is there in the balance sheet, the old amount is 71,000. So 71,000 plus the premium amount 10,000. Now let's again go further. Z was to bring further cash of rupees 15,000 as his capital. So Z is also bringing what? Capital. So by bank account. Who brings? Z's bring. How much? He brings 15,000 as his capital. So this 15,000 is coming into the business. So the total amount in the bank will increase. So this becomes 96,000 here. Yes, 96,000. Right. Then now I think we have taken everything. Right. Now let's check one by one. Let's go back to the balance sheet. Let's say sundry creditors we have not taken. There is no change. So the same value will come here. Sundry creditors 1,10,000. Employees provident fund is also the liability, is the outside liability. There is no change. So this will continue in the new balance sheet. General reserve is already distributed, so will not come, will not appear here. Workmen's compensation reserve, the undistributed amount, that is 12,000, will appear there. Capital we have already transferred. Now let's go to the asset side. Bank, we have already taken the bank amount. Debtors we have already taken. Stock already considered. Advertisement expenditure is transferred to the partners capital account. Land and building already taken. So plant and machinery not taken in the new balance sheet, and there is no change. So the same figure will come here. Plant and machinery account, that is 12,000. Okay. So here we come to the end. We took everything from the question. Now let's go back to the revaluation account. We have prepared the revaluation account. Now we have to find out the profit or loss on revaluation account. Okay, for that we need to find out the total on each side. So the total on debit side is 1500, whereas the total on the credit side is 5500 here. So this total is more, that means the credit side is more than the debit side, so you have a profit here. So this is to profit on revaluation, and it is distributed among the partners X and Y, the old partners, right? So what is the profit? 4000. 1500 minus, sorry, 5500 minus 1500 will give you 4000. Now this 4000 will be distributed in the older ratio, that is 3:2. So 3:2. So this will be 2400. So this will be given in the ratio 3:2. So now 3 by 5 into this is this amount. 2 by 5 into 4000 will give you 1600. This is the profit. Now this profit is given to whom? X and Y. So this will appear in the partners capital account this side. So by revaluation account, 2400 and then 1600, right? So revaluation account is done. Now if we come to the partners capital account, we'll balance the partners capital account now. So now let's take the total of this. I think again here, if you look at the sum, credit side will be heavier here. This is 15,000, C's column. So this is 15,000. So what will be the balancing figure? 15,000 only here, right? Let's come to the Y here. 10, 18, 23, 27, 28,800. So here you have 28,800 minus this will give you 26,800. This is a balancing amount. Similarly, come for X here. 12, 8 and for 12. 5, 7, 8, 15, 21, 23, 43,200 minus this one will give you 40,200. This is the balancing figure. This balancing figure is written as to balance CD, right? So this is the capital of the partners in the new firm. So this capital will go to the new balance sheet. So here capital accounts X, Y and Z, 40,200, 26,800 and then 15,000. So the total is 82,000. Now let's take the total of the balance sheet here. 4, 3, 4, 5, 14, 20, 22. 21200, 210, 2, 3. So 212 So we have the same total on both the sides, right? So this is how ledgers are prepared in the admission of a partner. I hope you understood. So revaluation account is prepared by taking the changed value in the value of assets and liabilities, right? And partners capital account is prepared by taking the items which are related to the partners like general reserve, fictitious assets, goodwill, premium, right? All this you will come to know from the questions given to you. Balance sheet is prepared by taking the new values of assets and liabilities unless specified in the question, right?